Hello and welcome everyone. Here we are back for some more modern action. Today we have Anthony's second Patreon deck that was supposed to be from last month. I finally come up with something I think might be okay. For the record, I still think it's not as good as the base version. I think this is just trying to take away the extra little creature package and bring in some more value-based creatures that'll just play well along with the current game plan. They work well with Veldar Guardian, of course. And we're playing Spreading Seas because this card is a cantrip for one thing, which helps us get to our combo better, as well as also just being really good against a lot of decks in the format. Sideboard, I didn't change up too much. I added some disputes and took out the Doni Silence for some wear tears. Other than that, honestly, we did not change too much there. They're rolling 21 lands, a bunch of cantrip effects, some Solitudes, Skyclave Apparitions. Wandering Mind's still intact. Yeah, I'm not super confident on this. In fact, honestly, part of me kind of thinks that these should be Teferis instead of Skyclave Apparition. You know what? Give me a second. Alright, we're back. So we took out the Skyclaves from the main deck, put them in the sideboard, took out the Obsidian Charmaz, and put Teferi Time Raveler back in the main deck, or put in the main deck for the first time. That is another target for Wandering Mind, interestingly enough. Yeah, so this is the list. We also did 2-path out for 2 prismatic ending in. Path comes at a super high cost if you have to path something on turn 1. To our ending, obviously, not a very big cost. So, overall thoughts, I'm excited to try this version out. I think Teferi will be a huge addition. I also just don't like playing the card, though, so that was kind of why I didn't do it in the first place. But the more I thought about it, it was just dumb and lazy of me not to just play it, so. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to go ahead and submit this deck and play it. Can at least play 3 rounds. We might play more. Before, though, let's go ahead and go over our support. Sorry about that, guys. So you can support the channel in quite a few different ways. Number 1, of course, is YouTube for free. Just like, subscribe, comment, share. All that helps me out a ton, helps boost my engagement, of course. And then sharing also just gets to other people so they can see the videos and do the same. Then we have Patreon, which of course is the next best option. For as little as $1 a month, you can get one of your decks played on the channel. There are also other more options. We can also jump up to playing Legacy and things like that. While Legacy right now is not very much fun from what I've played, it's not terrible. And I'm still willing to play it. Only format right now is really a struggle to play is Standard. Once the person that requested a Standard deck and I negotiate what they actually want from it instead of a Standard deck, I will play that on the channel. But yeah, so just keep in mind sometimes Standard might be too difficult. And then finally, last but definitely not least, is Mana Traders. Use my referral link in the description below. It helps me out some. Also, it helps you get easy access to starting off a sweet rental account where you can start playing and working on playing some modern decks, some Legacy decks, some even Standard and stuff like that. And Pioneer specifically. Pioneer's going to get a lot more popular on MTGO from what I've seen, so might check out doing some of that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's go and hop in around 1 here and see how it goes. Alright, I guess we'll keep... They don't... Oh, they do reveal Luris. Okay, so we have an answer to whatever their turn 1 play will be. Although, from the looks of it, it's not gonna be anything. I'm happy with that. We should have a Sacred Foundry in the deck, I believe. We have 1 Sacred Foundry. We also have a Roguegrain Triumph. If our opponent doesn't force us to do anything, we will, Blue-black, huh? Interesting. Certainly not quite what I was expecting here. We're going to Triumph it is. Oh, they're mill. Well, I definitely didn't put them on that read. That's a big pun on my part. Second one? No, okay. Mills for 4 cards. All right. Well, that is certainly unfortunate. It does, however, mean I do want to play Sulphur Falls here. We can win without the combo. It'll just be super... Is that even reasonable? Yeah, I mean, I guess 2-1 in the air and a 3-2 can do it. Yeah, we're not dead in the water yet. And it doesn't matter if they leave it in the graveyard. We can't recur it, so... And actually, to note, it could just be better for them if they have visions in hand. They'll be 1 card closer. And they do choose to leave it, which makes sense. We're at 18 cards with it. That puts them super close to Visions from Beyond, drawing them 3 cards. See our opponent being very courteous, letting us know that they are new to this deck, and so they may be slow. I appreciate the sincerity. In my book, that goes a long way. I think we may just be sticking to the burn them out plan here. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous we're gonna play against like blue black control or something like that. Let's maybe go ahead and, as for this video, let's do that. Field of Ruin is unfortunate. Oh no, they just put Lurrus in hand. Okay. I don't think I want to just bolt them for nothing. Alright, Saheeli is quite good. I'm going to tick down, returning nothing. We draw Solitude. Well, we're almost there. Problem is we are still 1 land shy of it, so Saheeli also a very slow clock to get to winning the game here. Brightside is thinks it's very our fetches are safe on our turn for the rest of the game. And their end step is also safe. Also, I will be bringing you guys some non-magic related videos this week, because I am at least going to be home more often for the next couple days. But I am I'm obviously quite hoping that we will You obviously don't do that unless you have Archive Trap, right? Oh, should I have gotten Plains? Oof, that's actually kind of close, huh? Interesting, they bounced to Fairy. Alright, well. I am certainly a fan of that. Draw a card. Alright, Wandering Mind's not terrible. They're still at 17 here. Discard down this path. Visions, of course. I guess if I plus there, they wouldn't have gotten to draw 3 cards, right? I mean, it feels kind of like a bad spot to play Lurrus because we just kill it with no value. Alright, we're plussing. I'm definitely getting you into play and starting to do something here. I'm actually going to take the Serum Visions and we're going to play the Serum Visions. We have 23 cards left. So bottom, top. Going past the turn here. Alright, so that's good because we can Solitude. That's 5 points a turn. Black Spell, oof. Oh, that is annoying, losing our Glacial Fortress there. But I think we can recover from that. I mean, we got 18 cards on the deck. We should just be dead here, right? Like, there should just not be enough time for us to survive. Yeah, down to 4 cards. Like I said, just not enough time for us to actually get there. Alright. At this point, it's just wasting our time to continue. It was kind of already wasting our time to continue, but the way our opponent was playing, we still had a chance to just burn them out, so... yeah. 6 cards enough? Honestly, we could bring these in too, but I think with 21 lands, that's just too much going on. I almost feel like when you're not playing a companion deck, you should sideboard an Emrakul just to try and cheese out the combo decks or the mill decks. This is my opinion. I could be completely wrong, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, just a thought here and there. Ugh. All right, on the play. All right, I mean, Obviously, we would like to not be on the losing side of a fetch land here, but of course, this gives us more opportunity during our turn to not get caught by it. All right, so no crab to open up for them, which is good for us because that means... Yikes. Alright, we're going to save that in case we have to play it. Yep, next turn we're going to go land, bolt the crab, play wall. Yikes. Alright. We're going to have a fetch here, it looks like, which is really, really, really something I don't want to do. Also, Tasha's Hideous Laughter is just like a punch to the gut against us. Alright, Frantic Sanity or whatever. Frank Sanity. Alright. Well, I'm not happy about this, but we're going to fetch. I definitely feel like we're at the point now where we're just pretty much dead. Alright, well, if our opponent doesn't have an answer, we win the game next turn. So, very good. Yeah, if our opponent does nothing... Scry. Bottom. Tempter Spreading Seas their Black Source. And yield through the turn. I don't want to fetch for a couple of reasons. The big one is we don't want the cards that are on the bottom of our library right now. I guess I shouldn't just yield through the whole turn. Whatever. I'm not really seeing a good way that we're getting out of this situation. If they have a counterspell, I guess Saheeli ticking up does a lot of, is going to do some work. Okay. Do they have OG counterspell? Oh. Actually. Echoing Truth. Interesting, okay. Bounce you. Draw on a land. We don't. Should still have a land that's in the deck. We are, however, at 13, 12 cards, so we could just be dead here. That was a weird glitch. Alright, cool. We can win next turn all in one turn now. Assuming our opponent doesn't mill us with their last 3 cards in hand. 4 cards in hand, which is completely possible if, at 11 cards. Does it? Yep. Well, we would not have even been saved by not bouncing this. They have Echoing Truth, so they literally could beat the combo at any point. So, all right, round 2. Gonna be on the play. I like this hand. We're gonna roll it. All right, we're getting a Hollowed Fountain here to start off. One, two. I don't actually want to keep a 4th land on top. If we draw a 4th land, I'll be happy, but I was concerned with getting to the 3rd land, and beyond that, I'm not super concerned. Oof, discard spell here's gonna be rough. That's a real kick to the dick. We don't even have a white card, so we can't even try to Solitude it away. Yeah, it's yep. Take probably Spreading Seas. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it's just it has so much advantage. And now we're down to the worst cards in our hand because they're gonna take Wandering Mind here. Yep. And I'm gonna bounce that stupid card. Well, welcome to cards that can't kill other cards. Path could do it. At what point is it too early to decide you don't want to play the game anymore? Ah. Never too early is the answer. Down. That's a big reason right there why I don't like just plussing it. I get we're a deck with red in it, which means we likely have bolts. Mm-hmm. We can't beat. We can't beat the reanimation. This, I suppose, could technically, yeah, save you and me both some time. Concede. Move on to the next game, where we will bring in Rest in Peace. I guess Disputes. Um, Something like that. I don't know what else to cut. Yep. We're gonna mulligan. This hand's not good. Mulligan again, I guess. Alright, well, this hand's better. We'll keep it. Triome. Yep. Rest in peace. Sure. Land, please. No, not drawing a land means we're just killing the creature. Yeah, because they go to Teferi here and bounce this or something like that. Could get in a situation where we'd be in trouble. Back of apparition, nope, Teferi, just like that. Yeah. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but trying to draw the land, I think, was more valuable than just playing the rest in peace again. Although now they could just double combo piece kill us, so. Yep, taking rest in peace with grief. Yikes. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think we're probably dead. Yep. Uh. All right, on to the final round. All right, on the play. Let's try and get a win in here. Let's end it on a high note. I like this hand. They are unfortunately lures to the Dream Den deck, which is not pleasant. Yep. Hit me for one. We're gonna make that two. Yep. Yep. Land. Honestly, as fucked up as it sounds, I think this is worth it. Because straight up, we don't draw that third land, we're losing this game. Alright, well. We're only playing 21 lands, so that's a risk of the deck, right? Alright, Boros Charm. Please draw a land. Please, 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 please. Fuck. Ah, that's annoying. If we played a land, drew a land, we could have played Teferi and plussed it so they couldn't get their suspend card off, which would effectively counter it. Why didn't they put Lurrus in the hand? It doesn't make any sense. Sure, Helix me. I don't care. No way helps me out here. Alright, let's draw Spreading Seas. Yeah. I think our only chance of winning is just going for the win. Land in the hand. Down to 5. The last card in hand's a burn spell, they still win the game. Fuck, it was the one burn spell we couldn't beat. Fuck. This is so bad. I mean, all it is any burn spell win the game, but they got 2 shots at a burn spell. Not to mention that, but I have to draw an untapped land to try and win the game. Fuck that. Hey, there was the untapped land we would have had needed to win the game. Alright. Helixes, obviously. Ending sounds good. Birding Seas honestly feels irrelevant. Could bring in Skyclave too, I guess, but eh. I mean, we still had victory like right at the tip of our fingers, so. I don't like this hand, but I think this is what we have to keep. Problem is, hands like this just don't have real like we have half the combo, so we have a path to victory, but it's just like not very reasonable against burn, right? Like the set of circumstances that have to happen for us to beat burn are just it's just ridiculous. I say that as we literally draw the last piece we needed. Here comes Eidolon. Oh, double Swifty. Yep. There you go. Okay, rolling voice vortex. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard for them to kill Saheeli, but I think this is our best opportunity here. Nope. Alright, we lose. Okay. All right, let's go to 5. And obviously you have the lethal burn spell in hand. You got it. Like, there's no way you don't. Yep. I'm not the lethal one, but might as well be. Really? What the hell, opponent? Why are you not using your rolling vortex? You may be asking why I did that. The answer is simple, because our opponent's already missed one life gain trigger this turn. I assume they're going to miss a second one. Also, you know, there's that. Go to 7. I mean, they get a block and pay it and stop from getting life. They don't pay again. What is up with that? Now they're stuck forcing to kill our wandering mind. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what the heck they're... I mean, you play Rolling Vortex for the ability to constantly pay to stop your opponent from gaining life, right? Like, that's... And there's that. Yeah, we should have lost that game by a mile. Like, it wasn't even close. Our opponent had us beat so badly there. But that's a prime example of sometimes opponent just doesn't play well and misses things, and shit happens, as the kids say. Shit happens, as the kids say. Oof, we got a mulligan in this hand. Okay. Yep. I love that we played against the two kind of quote unquote inevitable decks in the format, Mill and Burn. I call them inevitable because like they do such specific and small things that like they're almost always gonna get there, right? Like, Yep. Fetch. Unfortunately, the value of being at 9 is way too high to just throw away. Alright. Gotta draw land and hopes that Healy survives. Alright, guys, I'm feeling pretty crappy right now. So, see me making a lot of faces and stuff. It's not feeling great. And here comes the Boros Charm. Helix to me, okay. Oh. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're at 6. We're at 6. We're dead if they don't. If they have. No. The Guardian on top. All right, opponent had the Path, which is just as good as a burn spell. All right. All right. We got the win. I mean, we should have lost game 2, but we legitimately won game 3, which was dope. Yeah. All right. Overall thoughts on the deck are this version, weirdly enough, felt worse. I do like the prismatic ending switch better. I do like the spreading seas a lot. But Solitude and Teferi just didn't feel very good. I love Solitude. I think this is probably the best card that came out of Modern Horizons 2 that isn't just like stupid. Like, that isn't a stupid card to exist. Like, I think Ragavan, while not bannable, is stupid to exist. And personally, for me, for what I've seen of Urza Saga, I think that card should never have been legal in the format. It should have been banned well before a format ever began. But that could be just I've seen way more busted things happen off that card than I have off Ragavan. Ragavan's more of a, if you don't have an answer for it, it's going to obviously run away with the game. Well, you don't have to answer it on turn 1. You know, you can answer it on turn 2 or 3 and still be relevant. Yeah. So overall, yeah, I don't know. Solitude feels weird. Yeah, I think taking away from the original deck kind of felt meh. But I do think the cards we're playing are better than the cards we were playing before. So, That's my big thoughts. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos of this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time.